We have here a great device. It measures the electrical activity and can tell you very precious information. It works with AI. In 10 minutes gives you personalized reports about your brain map. It shows anxiety, depression, in percentage the probability of mild cognitive impairment like dementia or Alzheimer. It can show your memory, your empathy, your focus, and all what makes you function well. The brain is the center of control. If the brain is not functioning well, you might have problem in relationship. You might be very angry, very impulsive. You might have problems with health because the brain controls the body's function. You might have problems with performance because if you can concentrate, you can attain your high potential. You might have problems with money because you might have some compulsive shopping behavior, for example. We can regulate all these behaviors, reactions, and we can optimize all the area of your life by controlling your brain. This controlling is 100% non-invasive. It is based on your brain map. We can settle personalized protocol especially made for your brain. How does the imbalance in brain occurs? They occurs by the experiences you pass through. For example, if you had a bad experience like a trauma, you can react with hypervigilance, which puts your body on a very high activity and your brain forgets to relax. What can we do? First, we identify which area is hyperactive, and then we can train that area. We can activate individual each electrode, and we can train that area to be more relaxed. If you stay in hyper alertness all the time, some people say, I want to be alert, I want to be perfectionist, I like the way I am. It's no problem. You can reach your goals very well. You can be very determined. But what happens in long term? Because you don't have enough resources to keep this high level for years. And at some point in your life, your resources will be exhausted. You will get a burnout and you can get, for example, dopamine depleted. This dopamine depletion can lead to Parkinson, and in time, some neurodegenerative disease can occur. Your brain must be in an optimal level. If your brain is on an optimal level, you can switch from relaxation to concentration to alertness to sleep to whatever your environment is asking for. But if your brain is stuck in a hypervigilance, it's very hard for you to relax. You may even get a panic attack if you try to relax. But you don't need this alertness all the time. You are not on a survival situation all the time. So what can we do now is to see how your brain is functioning. If it's alertness, a lack of control because your battery are too low. If it is hypoactivity or hyperactivity, same symptoms like lack of concentration can occur. So first, we find out your pattern. If it's too low or too high, we can activate or we can inhibit, we can relax. So you get an optimal electrical activity. When this activity is optimal, your reaction will be changed. You could focus better, your memories will increase, your control will increase. The whole life can change by optimizing the electrical activity. So if the technology advances, why shouldn't you use it?